This is the place?
It is. Look for an altar, ancient but still standing.
I can't just leave. It's not that simple. I came in through some vines that I can't go back out of. This is an arena.
There! Do you see it?
No. That? Give me a second. I need to avoid it first. Oh, it came in through here. Let me on. I was on it a second ago. There we go. Fuck. Whatever. The fog just floats at one level. Use.
'Tis all that remains of the great altar. We few who travel far call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Why, thank you.
I know what this place is.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her.
Then one day she disappeared, and there was no one with whom to speak. Your companions will need to go elsewhere.
Why?
Not to worry, if there is shouting, they will hear it readily enough.
But why?
You know who I am. From High Priest to High Priest, I am the last to drink of sorrows. Come to us, Mythal. Whatever you are, whatever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
Mythal is a dust cloud. Oh, look who it is.
Mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
This is Mythal.
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Now, that's quite enough of that.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
Then you are Mythal?
You're not even an elf.
Mythal was an elven god. You're...
Human? Not a word many have used for me in a very long time.
I do not understand. How can you be Mythal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more.
Wait, what was her role
I
in
have
Dragon
carried
Age 2?
Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
What did she do in Dragon Age 2? We brought her to the thing, and that was the last we ever saw of her, right? But why? she's a part of you.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
You're Morgan's mother.
Then you're Mythal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
Yet here you stand, bound into my service. My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
Why stay secret?
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone?
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
I need to understand.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught
Nice
you,
camera.
girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I know who Flemeth is.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
So what now?
So what happens now?
The voices did not lie, Morrigan. I can help you fight Corypheus.
Jitter.
Do you understand, child?
Yes. I think I do. Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Imagine my surprise to discover it was you.
And that is all.
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
Huh?
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now wish you had drunk from the well.
Are you alright?
Will you be alright?
I am uncertain. What she said is true, at least. I have the answer to your problem. I can match the Archdemon's power when the time comes. All that remains is for you to find Corypheus.
Okay. Now I can loot this box. Didn't I just sell one of these? Okay. I guess that wasn't an arena. Let's talk to everyone again. Let's check out our dungeon first. Haven't been there in a while. Something looked off from the walls. The box is imprisoned.
No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work.
Oh my god, we imprisoned the box. Nice light bleeding, by the way. Alright. Okay. Oh, the lag.
What do you need, my friend?
I don't like when that guy's there.
Yes, sir.
Your worship.
Good to see you, boss.
No one has anything new to say.
Nice talking.
Inquisitor.
Good day. Welcome to see you.
Could be better.
Hadwinks.
I'll be back if I...
Alright. No one has anything to say. Traveling. Pop in, pop in, pop in, pop in. Reset your particles. Reset your position. Ah, they're all so long. Alright. That's the final area. And there's 4, 5, 8 more of these things. Alright. I like how it's had a warning there.
Sister Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inhabitants now waits on me to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Spring color. A swift journey. And good luck. A pleasure.
What do the people...
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged...
I doubt anyone has anything to say at this point. O'Leary went to a few of them.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry...
Actually, Morgan might have something to say. Also this guy.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles...
Here you go, Inquisitor.
Morgan, let's talk.
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every single thing she commands. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
Or maybe far more.
Perhaps she's influenced more than just what happened at the temple.
With Corypheus, you mean?
He does have that elven orb.
Which he had to acquire somewhere. Yes, I see. It is hard to imagine her motivation for doing so. Then again, everything about her is hard to imagine. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Did Flemeth tell the truth?
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
What will you do now?
So what do you intend to do now?
Once Corypheus is defeated, I will undoubtedly move on. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. I am, after all, her servant. Such a delight. Yet we must now consider the coming battle. I hope all I learned from the well proves worthwhile.
Tell me more about you.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
Okay.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
Looking good, Bioware. Looking good. I have no idea if these have collision. I sort of want to try and land on it. Getting into that corner seems difficult. Because my collision's so fucking fucked to get into that corner. And the lag. The lag doesn't help either. And the fucking delay on turning. That doesn't help either. Looking good, Bioware. Looking good. How do you even place an object like this and not notice it's floating? I not even find that earlier anyways?
Your worship.
Can I not use this again? I guess I never really pinged here. Town textures. I never really found out what this arrow is for. Pretty sure the first time I found it, it didn't ever do anything. What are the chances I can find? That was delayed.
Will you be coming to the readings?
What are the chances I can find that question guy? I have a feeling he's gonna end up in here somewhere. Like in that corner or something. He's always in a place where there's no one about. Of the 2 times I found him. He could be up that tower too. Wait, not this tower. Where's the tower that goes up? Wasn't it this one? Oh, it's that one over there. Oh, maybe Cullen has something to say. Expected him to be hidden in one of these rooms too.
Did you need something?
That's all.
Enough.
Why is he there again? I thought he would have moved. Or maybe he's not ready to talk to me. Blackwall, I haven't talked to you since you came back.
I return, Inquisitor.
Let's go.
As does the Inquisition. It begins now, and there is a timer. A blight is signaled by the rise of an archdemon, a corrupted old god. Name the archdemon of the first blight.
Maferath.
Maferath is the name.
Incorrect.
Fuck
An
you.
unfortunate lapse into non sequitur. The Inquisition is complete.
Windows.
And you have not answered all correctly. Your prize, you also ran.
What?
Inquisition. Away.
You also ran. Yeah. You know. Fuck you, Windows Defender. Why do you gotta randomly make noise?
I return. It begins. Chantry belief centers on the enigmatic Maker and his bride. Name her traitorous husband.
Maferath.
Maferath is the name.
Correct.
Get fucked.
Well played. The Inquisition is complete-ish, and you have not answered all correctly. Your prize, you also ran. Inquisition. Away.
So I get only one chance. I didn't answer the first question. Right. So I got fucked.
So it's done?
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much.
I thought this might cheer them up. Even in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
It's almost time. Are you ready?
You know I am. I welcome the battle and what comes after. I will end up in Warden custody. It was what Blackwall wanted, more or less.
More or less.
Blackwall wanted you to be a warden. Who knows if the surviving wardens will agree? They may not appreciate you impersonating one of their number.
I don't fear the Warden's judgment. It'll be no worse than what Olay had in store, and I've made my peace with that. Redemption doesn't come easy, but perhaps killing Corypheus will be a start. You've been a true friend when I haven't deserved it. I am honored to fight by your side.
I might have to zone out.
Inquisitor?
What do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
They aren't the same thing.
Inquisitor means something. Blackwall doesn't.
It means something to me.
Talk about
Is
the
there
wardens.
anything you actually know about the Wardens? Or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
You never heard the calling?
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true warden. There's more to it than being able to sense darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
You helped Adamant's wardens.
The Wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a warden. I only saw the ideal. I suppose I reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
Would he agree?
You don't know what Warden Blackwall would have believed.
Neither do you. But I know he was a good man.
Why were you recruited?
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
A noble act.
I can see why the Warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
We'll continue this another time.
So... he never was... he never did his initiation. So he never was a real warden. Why is this still glowing?
Your worship.
It's garbage shit. It's garbage. Alright, I'm gonna zone out. That's not the right button. Doesn't really matter where I go. See if that quiz guy is still sitting there. Probably not, but... I can't believe I got fucked because I answered the first question wrong. That's so dumb. Why would he let you do the rest? I got 2 out of 3 right. Come on. Even though I cheesed it.
Well met. Your worship.
Anything to report?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The villagers are glad to have us. We impose no levies and help train their guards.
What's happening in...
The villagers are glad to have us. We impose no levies and help train their...
I didn't really want to go up. I want to go down. I am lost. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to that shop. How do I get to it? Silent Jenny. Is the shop up here? I thought it was down below. Okay.
Well, another time.
Shit. Alright, let's go back in. Why do I keep opening that menu? Let's see if he's here. I'm probably, if he doesn't show up, I'm probably gonna just look it up, see what he gives you. It's probably useless, whatever it is, anyways.
Apologies, but the quartermaster
doing
is
so
expecting
much.
something back.
I should write to join any request should the association.
He's gone. He could be up there. Could. But probably not. That would be a no. Alright. Why do I keep opening that? Let's go here. And I'm gonna stop because I'm just waiting on those timers. I want to do all of them before I do the thing. That last mission. So this might take a while.